In Macon, they have 3 dealerships that are really close to each other. They have Camping World, they have Campers Inn, and then they have Midstate RV. And we've been to all those today. We didn't get to shoot a lot at Camping World, and we didn't vlog any at all over there because Camping World's new thing is they make you take a salesman with you when you go. And it's kind of awkward and weird to be filming while you're with the salesman, and definitely not doing any vlogging when you're with the salesman.
That's weird for us. We're just...
That's not weird for me, but
It's weird for me.
This one. They had an RV show here at this dealership that we're at. Same weekend, or it was a couple days ago.
Yeah.
They had a show here the same day they had the show in Atlanta. We went to Atlanta. We didn't know that they were having a show here until we had already planned to go to Atlanta. But by the sounds of it, it sounds like it was a pretty good show out here too. So maybe next year we'll come to this one.
Year's.
They had some really good prices. They're still doing their show prices right now for the next week or so at this current dealership that we're at. We're at Campers Inn right now in Macon. It's actually in Byron, Georgia, but it's called Campers Inn of Macon because Macon is the closest, biggest town. So, what were some of the coolest things you saw?
Well, it's definitely opened my eyes to smaller.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was really possible, but only these really. The other smaller ones, no, but Solitude's smaller? Absolutely.
The Reflections have some cool, smaller floor plans that were
So that opened my eyes.
shorter and still had all the same stuff. A little more compact, but still
But not
very doable.
uncomfortable compact.
No,
For
still
us,
feel like
we're
you
picky.
had all the same stuff that you need. Good prices out here
Yeah.
for their show prices that they got listed. So excited about it. I think that we're projecting that about this time next year is when we're going to be looking at purchasing, because we want to purchase about 6 months or so before we hit the road, because we want to go out to some campsites. We want to take weekend trips, get used to backing into spaces, out of spaces, pulling through spaces, hooking up, unhooking, dumping, all the cool stuff that we know nothing about right now. So we want to do that before we actually hit the road. Yeah, but I don't want to work.
For people who do, it's good office space.
Yeah.
Or not just work, but you need to do editing. I mean, you got a desk table.
Yeah. Sitting in the bunkhouse now, that's pretty roomy in here. This is a pretty cool little place. Even if you just want a little place to hang out. I mean,
or if you're watching something I don't want to watch.
And you want to watch Lifetime and I want to watch football. Or whatever. So it's a cool little space.
I don't mind these little ones. I don't like the ones that are actual bunks, but I like the ones that have
yeah
the room. And then if you have somebody come, it's a full-size bed.
We currently have double sinks in our house, which we never use at the same time, ever.
Well, we have company.
So I know why we need two in the RV. It makes sense.
Because we will have to be at the same time in a smaller space.
No, we won't.
Look at this closet.
Very much space in there.
I can even get on the ledge and still do good.
What's your favorite one you saw today?
Toss up.
She's been writing them all down
I've been writing them all down.
in her little notebook.
I would. There were so many good ones.
There were a lot of good ones.
I did like that pinnacle.
The pinnacle was really cool.
Because it had the stairs.
Staircase.
That was cool.
Different design.
Yeah. Here's the Montana that had the tub.
The front tub.
bathroom with the
Front
soaking
bathtub.
tub.
Insane.
Yeah, so that's one of my favorites.
That was really cool.
And then I would have to say this one, really.
The one we're sitting in,
Yeah.
which is what? What's the model?
Solitude, reflection, 373 FB.
Yeah, we saw this coach at the show, and they had there's a table, like a little kitchen that pops up, and the table pops up into like a L shape outside.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the coach that we're in now, and it has a little pop-up kitchen outside. They had it all popped out at the show and was displaying that. I think I got some footage of that.
Yeah.
And so the one that we're sitting in right now that we really like, Just so you know what we're talking about, that's the one with the L-shaped table outside of it.
It is nice.
All right, what time is it?
2:45.
We gotta get out of here.
Yep.
All right. I don't want to leave the coach.
I don't like it.
We gotta go. Bye.
Bye.